Okay, so this is working fine now. So now we created the factory function and we tested it. So now we need to change our widget screen to add an input box for the max word limit and add an element to display the error message. And then we want to use the factory function that we just created. And then we set the max limit in the factory function. We display the error message on the screen if it's needed. And then we use a pause sentence and word count and display the results on the screen. Okay, so let's have a look. So now what I need to do is we need another input box on the screen. So if I'm going to look at my screen, I haven't looked at this for quite a while now. So if we can Control R, see this is still working. It's using my function that I created. It's not using the factory function. So what we need to do now is we need to look into this. And then we want to create another input box. Let's create another input box here. And then we want to say here, we want to say this is max word count. Okay, then we want to say here enter max word count. Okay, let's have a look. So if I go here refresh, oh, that looked terrible. Okay, so let's start it similarly to what we styled for the other one. So this one is called max word count. So we go here, we want to say max word count. I want to say that's also a class. And then we want to say, hey, we want to make this font size very similar to what we have here. Only thing we don't want is we don't want it to be so wide, so we just make it 5. Okay, so that we can't like see what's going on. And then we're just gonna say here in there, just gonna say max word count. So let's just do max words. Okay, something like that. Control R. Okay, so now I can put in max words here of 4. And I can type something in here, do that, and then what I want is I want to error message down here. So let me put another div here, and then I can say here something like class error message. Then you want to say, yo, this is too long. Let's have a look. If we run that, R is not great. So what I want to do is I want to style that as well. So I want to go in here. I want to say dot error message. Then I want to say here, I want to say color. What do we want to make it? Color is crimson. Okay, that's a nice bright red. Okay, this is too long. And then we want to say font size. We want to make it at least 2M. Let's see, nice and big. Okay, so that looks okay. What do you think? We're gonna go with that for now. So what we want to do now is we want to get hold of those DOM references. So far we only got 2. So what I want to need to do now is I want to say const, and then I want to say word count equals, what did I call it? Okay, so we say here we've got max word count. So we have this, we want to say something like that, max word count. Let's just keep the element, say query selector. We want to say this should be document dot query selector, which should be dot max word count. Okay, that will make the trick. Other one we want to do is we want to say this error message. We want to say here error message element. Okay, so now I've got all the elements that I need, so we can test this quickly. We can say dot inner HTML is equal to word count. So have a look if that's working. Control R. and I'm going to say Andre. You see that's working. Okay, so that's working. It's not really what we want, but it's working. So what I want to do different now is I want to use the factory function. So what we can do now is we can have a factory function in here. So now what I want to do is we want to do word counter. Is that our factory function? It's what it's called now. It's word counter. So I want to say word counter, I'm going to create const. So because I don't want it to change, so I can use constant word counter. So now I can say word counter dot parse sentence. Sentence is going to be the sentence that's coming in. Okay. So in this case we have that, and then I'm going to say here word count inner element is that one. Word count and inner element is going to be word counter dot. So now we have word count. It shows me all the available methods in my factory function, which is great. And then I want to do error message dot inner HTML, and now I want to do this. This is going to be word counter dot error message. Okay, so now let's have a look. Okay, so let's run that. Control R. Oh, that's something is not right there, Andre. Okay, so I didn't set a max length. Okay, so the part we haven't done this part. We're setting the length there. Okay, so what I need to do now is I need to move my factory function out. I need to make it a global, okay? Because there's another event that's now going to set the max word length. Setting the max count. So what's currently happening is that because the max count is 0, whenever I'm typing anything longer than 0, it's telling me it's too long. So if I were to go and I went to word counter dot set, okay, I need to go max word counter. This is word counter. What is it called? Word counter. Max word count. So if I go in there now, I want to say word counter dot max word count is 10. Let's make it a bit shorter. Let's make it 6. Okay, run that. Okay, so now I say Andre. Something's not right. Let's have a look what's going on. Max word count, set max word count to 6. Here we're passing it, it's saying it's too long. That's a bit weird. Why is it, where am I giving that message? Okay, so what I want to do, okay, here's the deal. So what I actually need to do is I need to take this placeholder message out. Okay, that was the thing was messing me up here. So we do this, error message, Control R, we make that blank. There's an error there, so let's have a look. One error. Word counter is already been declared. Okay, so there's a weirdness there. Word counter has already been defined. Where am I getting the error? Word sentence element. Word counter. Something reason I'm using a DOM constant. Okay, word count. So let's just have a look. Andre Vermeulen. Okay, so there's an error there. So I'm using a constant here. Control C. Okay. So what it's telling me is that you see I've got a function here, word counter. Okay, and I called my new factory function into a word counter as well. So I'm just going to comment that out. Control R, Control Shift I. See, that's one of the benefits of using the const. So now I'm going to say Andre. Okay, let's just say the cat is running over the. You see now I'm saying 7, and now it gave me error. So over the street. Okay, so it gives me error now, but if I do that goes away if I make it less than that again. So one thing we're not doing now, I've hard coded the length. So I haven't linked the max words to our program just yet.